Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
After watching the critically acclaimed best MCU movie of all time, Black Widow, they thought, hey, what if we did this, but made them into cute anime girls? I think it's safe to say the average weeb took the bait. After taking a poll, it was clear that the anime that I had to cover was Lycoris Recoil. As always, it's up to me to change the name of this anime to something a bit more realistic. Spy X Yuri, The Matrix, and lack of recoil. Oh, I'm really reaching with this one. If the highlight of this entire anime is without a doubt this moment, then be sure to subscribe to my channel and join my Discord. Let me give you a satire synopsis of this anime.
Mission start.
This takes place in a country where there are no dangers because a secret organization takes out people before crimes happen. That's right, North Korea. This group consists of all underage girls because we live in a society. This group assassinates possible criminals before they commit heinous crimes, such as jaywalking. And, just like in real-life Asian countries, they use the only labor cheaper than child labor, orphan labor. Takina, a Lycoris who is on a mission to recover some missing firearms, makes a small mistake on a mission.
Remember, no Russian.
She killed everyone in order to save a captured Lycoris, but because they're dead, not much information coming out of them. Takina is transferred to another branch to work with the best of the best, the tippity top, the Itadaki Sekai of Lycorises, Chisato. We live in a society.
この部署は一体何をするところなのでしょうか?
I see you want to get right into it. Since they are a top secret terrorist stopping organization, they do missions such as coffee deliveries, scouting out future agents, committing Grand Theft Auto with Scrat, giving Stephen Hawking a tour of the city, and running a cafe.
So, is this a slice of life anime or something?
Yes, and that's the best part. They're either having a beautifully choreographed fight scene or a beautifully choreographed Yuri scene.
I'm interested.
There is still the overarching plotline of where are those missing firearms from earlier? What are they going to be used for? Who is this mysterious villain? And when is he going back to My Hero Academia? And finally, what kind of lame hacker name is Robata? But instead of actively trying to solve these mysteries, our dynamic duo just kind of gets dragged into it. Takina is doing these missions, which, hopefully, will get her back into the FBI.
お前はもう DA には必要ないんだよ。
Thank you, Takina. However, things really begin to pick up speed in episode 4. If you're interested in watching Two Girls in One Heart, then be sure to check this anime out. I'll be talking about the spoilers now, so if you haven't seen the anime, skip to the characters part. Here's a video to give you time to skip.
Good smell. Flavor.
Chisato has an electric heart that was shut down by the bad guys, giving her only 3 months to live. After accepting her fate, the team all separates until Majima reveals his master plan. He tells the entire world that there's a team of assassins that kill people to prevent terrorism, and gives them all the guns from earlier.
Oh god, a child!
On a real note, why did they care? Oh no, a group is preventing terrorism. I'm more impressed that they didn't get a standing elevation. Yoshi, the person who originally gave Chisato her heart, was also kidnapped by Majima during this event. So Chisato goes to save him since she sees him as a father figure, even if he just wanted to use her. Chisato is losing the fight since apparently he's just a Zubat who doesn't need to see to fight. Until... Did she just break through metal? Now that Majima is taken out, I wonder what they'll tell the public now that this world-breaking information has been released. It's just a prank, bro. I wish that was a joke. Yoshi put the backup heart inside of himself, telling Chisato,
I have one rule. Oh, then that's the rule you have to break.
She would have to kill him to get the heart, but she refuses. And that would have been the happy ending. But of course, we have to have another final fight with bullets that don't do anything. Snack break. I'm just glad that Mika killed Yoshi to save Chisato in the end. So, later on the tier list, move him up to S tier simply for folding this girl. I don't mean to be pessimistic, but I also wish that Chisato died in the end. But if she did that, we wouldn't have gotten a beach episode.
Aloha.
Now, let's talk about the characters in this anime. Starting off with half of the most shipped couple of the season, Chisato.
もしもしもしもし
The always optimistic character who has the ability to evade bullets at point blank ranges. Which just means I'm gonna see a million power scaling videos of Chisato popping up soon. Due to her abilities, she was saved as a child, which made her want to save people and values all lives, including those I wish she would have killed instead of using paintballs on them. Chisato taught me one thing about the anime community. You guys aren't down bad. You guys are down monumentally. If I see one more post about her thighs on my Twitter timeline, I'm gonna turn into a podcast YouTuber who talks about how anime is ruining the future generation. Best girl tier.
カタカタ
There is one true scientific fact. For every anime girl, there must be another anime girl of opposite personality. Which is why we get Takina, the emotionless, analytical character. After being used as the fall guy, just like a toxic ex-girlfriend, she's trying to get back to the way things used to be. This is difficult since many are against her rejoining, like 5-head haircut Karen over here, because she's considered to be a friend killer, even though she didn't kill anyone. This character, without a doubt, goes through the most drastic character arc, going from not eating candy due to the detrimental health problems they cause, to eating candy. Now that's the character development that I've been looking for.
ハッピーハロウィン
Just your classic kudere that manages your cryptocurrency. Stoinks tier. Kurumi, the
Sir, what appears to be the problem? Just talk about her.
Yeah, let me just look up her age real quick. Well, as always, the law of lollies apply, so she's either 3 or 3000.
よく ID 見ろよちゃんと30って書いてあるだろ
Kurumi is the hacker of the group who has the social skills of IT majors. She acts as the stress ball of the group. Feeling a bit uneasy, try hitting the local lolly. You know how people make jokes of how funny hackers look in movies like, I'm pushing so many buttons right now. Wait till they see this, because this is the future of hacking. Anonymous tier. One of the villains of the anime, Majima. After Spike dyed his hair, he decided to try exposing Lycoris for stopping his terrorist attack. I almost see his perspective. Lycoris is a pretty bad organization. I mean, these kids don't even have passports, so they have to stay. Maybe he's actually doing all of this to help them. I take it back. The one thing I don't understand is how is he not dead? He got shot at by trained assassins, had a subway fall on him, was shot by a rocket launcher, then went for a swim while passed out. They took all the plot armor and gave it to the villain since he already has one of the lamest powers. He even got a super hacker who bothers me not just because his name is Mr. Roboto, but because it's like the Masked Singer. I just want to know who's under the mask. Bad plan tier. I don't remember turning Yuri on Ice on. In this anime, we get a black character who's flushed out with proper character development? Impossible. You know it's bad when you look up black characters in anime, and Mr. Popo is one of the first things that pops up. Mika adopted Chisato at an early age, and I really can't talk about him because of spoilers. Babysitter tier. Time for final thoughts and rating the anime. I won't lie, this was a pretty weak anime season when compared to the last few, and especially the next season, which is why it's important to find the gems of each season. And I think I found it when I watched Rent-A-Girlfriend Season 2. The plot of this anime, while not being groundbreaking, put enough spins on it that it was still decent. Switching between slice of life and fast-paced gun scenes within a few seconds shouldn't be something that works on paper, but in this anime, it gave it good pacing and enough time for character building. The characters, however, are far more important than the story. You could stick them in any anime, and their interactions would carry the anime, even though they are pretty one-dimensional characters. Except the villains. Only thing you could stick them in would be Star Wars with their stormtrooper aim. The animation was done by A1 Pictures, giving us great art to reflect the mood and some amazing fluid gunfights that almost come close to the High School of the Dead gunfights. Aside from the great voice acting from Chisato, whose voice actress did things such as Chisa from Grand Blue, the soundtracks were just kind of okay. This was also an anime original series, which did surprise me. While my anime list gave this anime a score of around 8.3 out of 10, I will be giving it a score of 8.5 dumb bowl cut characters out of 10. In conclusion, guns plus cute anime girls equals successful anime. Hello, outro. Hey, who turned off the green screen?
Time's up, get out.
But I'm recording my outro.
Make it fast.
Click here if you want to see my channel. Click here if you want to see my recommended video. And click here if you want to see my most recent video.
Now get out!
Alright, fine.